Look at yourself. Do you even feel? Are you even alive?
No.
The glass is full. And in some ways, the glass is empty. I mean, sure, it has water in it, but the glass doesn't feel. It has no emotions. It appears full, but it's not, is it? Not truly, anyway. Some ways I can relate to that. I've been living by myself for all these years, and I am so comfortable. I am so comfortable with myself. And every time somebody brings up the idea, the concept of living with someone else, a flatmate, moving back with family, I get tense. It rots me to my core. It brings anxiety out in me in such a strange and uneventful way. Like, is there something wrong with me? I'm always told that you gotta live with people, you know, that it's all about connection, it's all about the human experience. But every time I interact with someone, it's as if I'm wearing a mask, shadowing my true self. And the only way I can be myself, the only way I can experience myself is by just living alone. I'm just so comfortable. Is there something wrong with me? Am I broken? Am I a glass full? Or am I a glass empty? The emotions of man. I mean, I look at all of you. I'm looking at all of you. The ones who truly understand me. The only ones who truly understand me. And I'm so comfortable with it. The idea of losing this is terrifying. I can't begin to imagine going back to a life without this. The glass is full. The glass is empty. Am I full? Am I empty? A lot of my life, I feel like my emotions are blanked away in a wave of real life experiences. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking things. Maybe I'm over-experience things. I don't know. What do you think? Of course. It's funny. It's all funny. I don't know what to do. In some ways, I feel like I'm stuck in a room with no doors, no windows, just walls to push, but cannot move. And then another part of me feels like if nobody was concerned about these emotions, if nobody told me that human interaction is what makes life so great, then I wouldn't have a trouble. I wouldn't have a problem at all. I would be content. I am very content in my living space, in my living environment. But it's the fact that I know that my life, the one I'm comfortable with, is hurting so many people. That is the pain. Do I put on the mask? Do I pretend the glass is full? Or do I act as I truly am? A glass that's most likely empty. The glass is empty. The glass was never full. Just like me, I suppose. Keep going in this world, non-existent. I listen, I see, I experience, but I'm not there. Oh, I feel you. Don't worry. You want to talk, do you? About what the glass represents? Okay then. I summon thee. Let's have a chat about what the glass means and what it represents. Come on then. Let's have you. Time we talk about it. The glass is empty. The glass was never full. You want to take it from psychiatrist.
Probably.
You know what they say? All the men and women are nearly players. They have their entrances and their exits. Shakespeare, I believe. Can't remember what play it's from. It doesn't matter at the moment. So are we going to talk about this? Talk about it. You're the one with the glass. So, what do we call you then? You're not exactly my id, are you? I'm not exactly your super ego either. And just to call you a dull, regular ego doesn't suit you either. So what, you're my darker version? No, not a darker version. Well, in some ways, I'm entitled to say I'm a lighter version of yourself. Oh, really? I doubt that. You'll be surprised. You're probably wondering why you're here. We're here. It's the thought, isn't it? That's in here. That I cannot exist in either world. A world where I'm comfortable and a world that I'm not. History is made out of people like us. People who are constantly existing within a normal. People like that cup who are empty inside. But they get on, they trundle along. Okay? And so we're going to discuss what happens next. What happens now. You see, now I'm in a tricky position. We have lived by ourselves, with you and me, of course, so comfortably, so well for all this time, for all these years. And now there is a real danger that our world might be coming to an end. Well, change is natural, it's all part of life. Yeah, I know that. It's, life just continues, just goes on, but that still doesn't mean I can't be, nervous about it, tension-wise. I don't know, I'm so happy the way things are now, just living with me and you. But then there's some times where I feel empty inside. You always feel empty inside. True, of course. I mean, we've always had this feeling, haven't we? Yes, we have. What do we do with it? How do we become normal? How do we become like every other bugger on the planet? Have these feelings, these emotions, these wonderness. How do they continue? How do they push forward? How do we survive in this reality? We do it by making new friends, new attachments, new emotions, because we gotta keep pulling through. Yeah, but pulling through to what? What's the end? What is the end game? What does the glass represent if it's never been full, if it's always been empty? We have always come down to this issue, haven't we? The issue that we're not feeling this, the issues that we're not making any new attachments. Why are you talking about the issue of that we have no skills, no talents? I guess both. Emotion-wise, we've lived in a wasteland, And then there's skill, there's talent, isn't it? Talent. Or the lack of talent. Like how we do everything we can to possess skills, to have this sort of passion. Because we do have a passion. We dedicate our lives to it. And yet, we're still, at the very best, mediocre. You hit it on the nail there, mate. Mediocrity. I like that word. Mediocrity. Sums up us, doesn't it? I don't know if I can continue like this anymore. The one emotion I have that's consistent within all of these lives, between me, between you, between everyone else up there, is mediocrity and disappointment and the inability to carry out any passionate thing that we are capable of. Any ideas? Get a new hobby? Funny, you think you're funny, don't you? New friends, new emotions, new... I don't know. I honestly don't know. We need to make a pact. Right here, right now. We need to change something with our lives, and we need to do it in a way which is effectful, which will stand up at the test of time. Something which we could say we look back at this moment and think, my God, we finally done it. We finally stepped forth and we finally just pushed hard, pushed forward, told everybody that they're in the wrong and that we are actually good at something, that we are passionate, that we are not just mediocre. I agree with your sentiment, and I agree wholeheartedly that we've got to push forward. But how many times have we done this dance? How many times have we done this? Tell me that. How many times have we done this? You're right. It's a continuous loop, isn't it? I'm begging you. There's gotta be an answer. There's gotta be there's gotta be something we can do. Come on, just... There's gotta be something. Something! There's gotta be something. As much as I would like an answer for us. Something for you, for me. I feel like there's nothing. I feel like there's nothing that's there. The glass is empty because we're empty. We need to fill up the glass. How? The glass is empty and I can't think of anything. To fill up a glass, all you have to do is add water or some kind of liquid. Coke and Pepsi. Maybe all we need to do to fill up our glass is just find a liquid. A new kind of liquid. That's your answer. Wow, there's really no hope for us, isn't there? I mean, am I mad? Am I going mad? No, I don't think you're going mad. Well, I'm talking to you, so that pretty much proves it. So, tell me, what is in the glass? What is it? I don't know what any of this means.
I don't quite.
How am I talking to you? How are you there? How am I here? What does this even mean? Why are we even having this debate? I don't know. Maybe we just need to just sit down, talk about this, and just realize that you and I, in the grand scheme of things, we're useless. Useless? Yeah, I know what you mean. We're kind of useless, aren't we? Yeah, we're nothing. We have no talent. We aren't any good at anything. We're just a joke. If God is real, if God exists, then we are the joke with the mysterious punchline, I suppose. What's in the glass? That's it, isn't it, really? We cannot just continue like this anymore. We need to have a discussion with ourselves. With me and you. With them and those. We need to answer how we're going to continue the rest of our lives as an empty glass. I'm not very well, aren't I? Not up here. For darkness is forevermore. Until the shadow starts knocking on our door. Who wrote that? I don't know. Well, if it was us, it's not very good, is it? Doesn't help us in our predicament. How do we live our lives as failures? What happens to a car, I wonder? When the engine stops working, when it never works again, when it's a piece of scrap. I guess it goes to the scrap. Well, that answers my question. I didn't even need you. Well, in that case, you can have the conversation all to yourself. But I am having the conversation with myself. Thank you very much. I'm having it with you, and you're me, and we are together. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Wait, that's the Beatles, isn't it? Beatles. You know, the Beatles. I've lost my train of thought. History is made out of people like us, constantly questioning every single emotion, every single thought that they've had, they will ever be. But none of them get the opportunity to understand what it means to be inside this box. This box. The ability for me to talk to you is something that has only existed since the 1880s. And it's brought about a world full of new emotions, full of new understanding of the mental processes. And we can use that. We can use that. Because I feel like this might be our time. I'm getting that burning passion. The passion that we constantly get. The one that we keep on feeling. Yes, that one. And I know what you're going to say, that it's
not going to be any different. And you're right. I'll probably lose this flame, this burning passion by tomorrow. Or until I realise that what I'm making in this box is terrible and I just give up because I don't know how to fix it. But I can feel like we're on something here. So tell me, what does the glass represent? What does the glass mean inside of this box? This box. The box that we use to talk with. I have absolutely no idea. I have no... I guess it's just me there. Class. Why does it take so much to think? It's just a simple glass, isn't it? Can't hold any emotions, it can't hold any feelings. So why am I drawn to this? Why am I so magmatized? The glass is half empty. Half empty? It was never full, was it? Was I ever half empty? Was I ever half full? That's the feelings of the fear, isn't it? The nature of the coil. The glass just simply represents me. It has no value in and on itself, except for the value I bestow upon it. It's fascinating, isn't it? Or does I think so? It's just words in the end of the day. Words, words, words. The glass is empty. The glass was never full. Just like me. How would someone know if they had a soul? How would anyone know if I had a soul? I feel it. Other people feel. I'm not too sure whether they exist. I don't understand it. Why does it bother me so much? The glass is empty. Why does it bother me so much? Why? What is wrong with me? Why? Come on. I'm expecting a glass to talk to me back. Am I mental? Am I losing my mind? When he asked, is he mad? And I said not, but I'm him. He's talking to himself. And now I'm the real him of me? I don't understand this. It was never full. He was never full. I have never been full because the skills, the lack of emotions, just... Where did I come from? I can't remember how I got here. I don't know how I came into being. It's like he was there, he summoned me, he's gone. I'm the one debating about the glass. Am I him? Am I really him? Can one person be more than two people?
honestly don't understand it. Where did he go? Where did I go? Just like the glass. I'll never really know if I was full. If I was empty. If I ever had any sort of emotions like that. The glass is empty. And the glass is never full.